and I'm probably about to offend a lot of people's religion. The church loves to quote David. He was a man after God's own heart.
Mm.
The apple of God's eye. David. He wrote Psalm 23. David. Man, David was a rapist. He was redeemed.
Yes, he was.
But Bathsheba did not sleep with David voluntarily. She understood. If I tell him no, I'll die.
Yes, he was a king.
He was the king.
He gave orders.
I reject him, I die. But the question is this.
This is
if
fact.
The church can forgive David and quote David, why can't you forgive your brother or your sister?
Mm.
If you can accept David's issues, Nathan comes to David, tell them a story, he repents, writes Psalm 51. Because he can no longer feel God's presence. Not only was he a rapist, the brother was guilty of premeditated murder.
Yes.
He had a plan to have the woman's husband killed.
You're right.
And saw it through.
Yes, he did.
And yet the Christian church can overlook all of that and name our churches Saint David. Name our children David. Star of David. But you can't forgive your brother, your sister. And guess what? Jesus says, I'm going to show you how much you can be tainted and I can still use you.
Mm-hmm.
Because guess what? As you well know, he is from the lineage.
Yes.
Of David.
From the lineage of David.
So if we can embrace David with his insufficiency, why can't you love your brother? Why can't you love your sister? Why can't you know that they're flawed and still work with them and worship with them?
Yeah, you said about the church being a hospital.
Absolutely. The church is a hospital. And yet we say church is a hospital. If you're sick, if you're sin sick, come to the hospital. There is love here. There is peace here. There's also infection.
There's a lot of infections. That is fire, man.
Yeah. There's also infection. Because guess what? COVID was airborne.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's airborne, man. Don't cough. Wash your hands. And it's crazy that we had to tell people to wash their hands in the first place. I'll never understand that. I'll never get that fact. But so why are you offended when somebody offends you? Or why are you shocked? She don't like me. Okay. She don't like me. Okay. He talked about me. Okay. But let me ask you the bigger question. Did they put nails in your hand?
Mm. Yeah.
Did they pierce your side? Did they whip you all night? Did you pray until drops of blood fell from your brow?
Yeah.
Were you denied and betrayed? So if Jesus can look in that cup and see our sins in the cup, because Danny, you do know that the first evangelism class that Jesus taught was not so much calling Peter. It was when he said to the thief, today you'll be with me in paradise.
That's right.
Because watch this. The thief said, when you come into your kingdom, remember me.
Remember me.
Watch this. Dead men don't have kingdoms.